sure
No,
though.
that's a genuine question.
Yeah. I understand that
Yeah, mine
that
did.
They're not
ethnicity
kicked
and
out of the
religion have
countries
been
they were in
conflated
because they were
for
Polish or
longer,
because they were Belarusian
and
or because they were
maybe
Spanish.
maybe the
Because they were
difference,
Jewish.
a
Help,
difference it seems to
man,
me
go
is
over there.
that not by the choice of Jews. Like if you're a majority in a country or you're a big minority,
Why don't you go over there, man? You so
sort of
hateful
conflate your own
with
religion
your
as
fake American flag and shit.
being othered and being sort of ghetto.
I'm just over here videotaping, man.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So how do you feel? Let me know in the comments. I'll answer you anything you want.
Probably the best they've ever lived in the world outside of modern day Israel. And Jews still continue to be Jewish. The ghettoization and the discrimination hasn't made Jews assimilated. Obviously, there are Jews that live assimilated, and they politicize and weaponize their Judaism to justify their political views.
I'm certainly not going to tell anybody how to be Jewish. Do anything you want.
Well, I'll give you an example. You know Passover?
What?
Passover?
Pesach, sure.
Like, you know
I was
there's
at
the
a Seder
Pesach
this year.
Seder? Oh, you were at Shabbos first.
Yeah.
So there was a Passover Seder here, by the way.
Yeah.
On a day when you're not supposed to have a Passover Seder. So it's already doing something that's not correct in any form. Even the most liberal forms of Judaism do not do that. And at the end of a Passover Seder, every single Jew knows, even if you don't speak Hebrew, even if you're the most unaffiliated Jew, if you've ever been to a Passover Seder, you know what the last words of a Passover Seder are? Hashanah Haba Yerushalayim. Next year in Jerusalem. They did not say this year because it would disconflate.
The Seder I was at.
Was it a reform Seder?
No, it was an observant Seder. However, it's also a Seder where everybody reads from a different Haggadah.
And they speak in Hebrew?
Oh yeah, they sang in Hebrew extensively. We talked about it extensively. It took 3 or 4 hours actually to get to dinner because I was.
That's a fast one.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
With a rabbi who likes to talk about this stuff, and he knew that was the ending, and he chose to omit it for ideological reasons.
Well, I mean, was he he was an Orthodox Jewish rabbi?
He was an observant Jew. I don't know that he would say Orthodox because that would imply.
Well, then his initial,
to a hierarchy.
What he is doing is not representative of Judaism. That is something that is an innovation.
Sounds like you're gatekeeping Judaism.
Well, it's not. This is what Jews have been doing for thousands of years. The fact that Jews are admitting the word. There are books that are thousands of years old. The Haggadah that we read is the same Haggadah.
As in we.
The plural Haggadah. Yeah.
It is. Well, I'm saying this Seder was an ecumenical approach to religious practice and was not afraid of innovations, not afraid of different traditions.
That's not really Judaism. That's Jewish people changing the religion. Which again, I have no problem if you want to do that.
It sounds like you do.
Well, I have no problem with people doing that. But I have a problem with people saying that we are Jews. They're basically tokenizing themselves, and they're allowing themselves for their personal changes to Judaism to be representative of Jews. I see people here with the shirts that say Jews for ceasefire. I asked one of them who claimed to be a rabbi, and I said, so if you're a rabbi, I have a question. What's the last word of the Passover Seder? And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, okay, if you're a rabbi, you should have, yes, that's a title that you have to earn. You can't just call yourself a rabbi.
It's like saying, oh, I'm a lawyer.
Okay.
Because I know the 13th Amendment.
And the thing is, our culture, I mean, if you want to call it gatekeeping, sure, but our culture and our religion is exclusive. We don't see converts. We don't want people to convert.
Sure.
And we don't want to change from the Torah. That is what our culture is. If someone wants to change it, Jewish, that's fine. But that is not...
Are Reformed Jews because they sing in English and have guitars?
Have you heard of...
No, they are Jews, but they are not practicing normative Judaism.
I don't practice Judaism anymore.
Right. Normative would sounds like the word, and I'm not Jewish, so what does my opinion matter in the final analysis? Okay, well then if you invite me to talk, I would say that if someone identifies as Jewish, if someone is culturally Jewish, if someone has a Jewish heritage, that can't be taken away at their own volition.
No,
and so if they choose to practice their religion in a way that is not normative to you, that doesn't make them less Jewish.
Listen, I agree.
And if they
That's religious, maybe.
Cause that doesn't agree with your ideology, that doesn't make them less Jewish. It makes it uncomfortable for you.
Another simp for Palestine with a fake account. HG9.
Honestly, I feel for them, and I understand.
Keep on simping. Keep on losing.
But they're tokenized and
But their opinions are not representative of all Jews. They're not representative of Judaism.
No more than yours.
Well, mine are. The majority of Jews that you can talk to in the world have these same views of the Passover Seder ending in Hashanah Haba Yerushalayim. That is a thing that the vast majority of Jews throughout all the time have agreed on, and this is evident through thousands of years of discourse and writing.
That little yellow red book.
Jews in a Hasidic neighborhood, if you were to poll Jews in a Reform congregation.
Keep losing, keep crying.
The majority will tell you the last phrase in the Passover Seder is next year we will be.
Most of these actors went home already. See, all your acting friends went home. Where they at?